Hello, everybody. This is Universal Truth of Mankind. I am Dave, your host, and this is Future Forecast. In a previous video, or in a previous video, I spoke about how this world, why it's crazy, from a spiritual perspective of why they're trying so hard to bring us down to a physical level. They're trying to keep us from raising up to a higher conscious level, a higher frequency, a higher soul, whatever you want to call it. A lot of things you can call it. People in general are more and more interested in things like Reiki. They're more interested in Tibetan meditations. They're more interested in various spiritual whatever call it, adventures, trying to figure out how to raise themselves up. This is what they don't want. But I want to share with you another little thing they're doing to try to keep us down. And they think this can work. Reality is cannot. So let's talk about this a little more. I have here an iPhone. Now we hear about something called 5G. So is it good or bad for us? That's a frequency. When I was a young man, I worked on a project as a contractor, where we were developing hardware to disrupt different kinds of guidance systems in certain weaponry. I wasn't working with rockets or anything like that. So, yeah, anyone thinks, oh, we got a gold mine. Nah, trust me. I forgot most of it already. But we were able to take frequencies and adjust its strength. And we were able to disrupt orientation of certain equipment. So we learned to weaponize frequency. Not just me, talking about, in this case, the military. They can weaponize frequency. They already knew that frequency can be used and harnessed to disrupt. Well, frequency can disrupt us too. It can disrupt our thoughts. It can disrupt our bodies. It can give us diseases. It's called EMF. You look it up yourself. Just look up the EMF. There's EMF meters. EMF meters will tell you if a signal is dangerous or not. Sort of like a radiation, and it is a radiation. Radiation typically is a frequency. Light is a frequency. Sound is a frequency. Taste is a frequency. A smell is a frequency. Touching is a frequency. These are all frequencies. The moon orbiting around the earth is a frequency. Us rotating around the sun is a frequency. Us spinning is a frequency. Everything has a frequency. Everything is a frequency. Frequencies create what? Particles. Solid matter. It's a frequency. Matter can be manipulated through frequency. Frequency can be used to elevate things and levitate. Frequencies can be used to melt an object. Frequency can be used to solidify an object. Frequency is the key to our existence. Everything around us is electromagnetic frequency. We can disrupt magnetism through frequency. Frequency is one of the most misunderstood and most least utilized thing we have around us. Science doesn't talk about this. Oh, well, hey, we have this new blankety blank for treatment of this certain disease. Well, how do you do it? Well, it does it through a special unique sound. Cancer cells can be destroyed through frequency. So you can destroy bacteria through frequency. You can clean engine blocks with frequency, a fluid and a frequency. You can clean jewelry with a frequency. So you see what I'm saying? Frequency, frequency, frequency. This is all special. Look up and look up on websites, YouTube and stuff like that, and look for frequencies. Which frequencies are good for this? Which frequencies are good for that? And so on and so forth. Your motion, your movement, your muscles, that's all frequencies. A repetition motion, a motion that's repeated over and over is a frequency. So everything boils down to a frequency. So what are the elite out there trying to do? They are trying to keep us at a lower frequency. How do they do that? 5G, 4G, 3G, whatever you want to go, XYZG, doesn't matter. This is potentially harmful. I have only a 4G phone. I refuse to get a 5G phone. I have a 4G phone. And even with this phone, when I'm using it, my fingers go numb. It feels the energy coming out of this phone. I do not put it to my head. I use the speaker. Use an EMF meter and you'll see that there are safe distances you can be using a phone at. Don't use earbuds. I know people have earbuds. Those frequencies are harmful because what's happening is the frequencies are literally going through your brain, communicating, so on and so forth. It's dangerous for you. Smart meters on your electric, on your water, or whatever, harmful. Get an EMF reader. Find out for yourself. How about a blanket that warms you up at night? Electric blanket. Well, check the settings. Some of the settings, if not all of them, are harmful for us. You have to be careful with that. Microwaves, harmful. In essence, this is what it comes down to, and this is what I've learned. If you have an unnatural frequency around you, chances are it's unhealthy. Yes, it's hard to avoid all these things, but maybe the more aware we become of them, maybe we can get more of this stuff out of our lives so that we minimize our exposure. That's about all we can do. Frequencies. Frequencies that are not natural. Did you know the Earth has its own frequency? Plants have their own frequency. Animals have their own frequencies. Pay attention what you're around. These frequencies can influence you. Just become more aware of frequencies and you start feeling difference in various areas. You can go to certain spots in the earth and feel a lot of good potential positive energy. And yet in other spots, you can feel negative energy. You want negative energy, a real source for negative energy? Go to a cemetery. Very, very negative. You want positive? Go to a wedding. See what I'm saying? The way we think creates frequencies. Now, here's the good news. They're trying to keep us down to the physical level. You may not realize this, but when you're at a higher level, frequency level, in other words, you're at a higher soul level, you're at a higher frequency, awareness level, less these frequencies and all this become less impactful upon your body. You may say, well, how is that? Well, if you go into a negative room and you remain positive, you can resist all that negative energy. There you go. Energy is a frequency. That's what I'm saying. You can prevent that corruption of yourself. Give you another example, like for myself. I like to ground myself. Well, when I meditate, and I have a very cleansed meditation, and I go to ground myself, I don't feel anything. later on a day, I will feel that energy being released, that negative energy being grounded out. But after a meditation, a well-grounded meditation, meaning I'm really working at this, I'm sitting in the bed or something like that, or in a chair, and I'm not touching the ground and I'm wearing shoes, I'm not grounding. There is no grounding that place because the frequencies that's up here is overriding the frequencies down here. That's where you want to get. I'm not saying that this is a perfect thing. What I'm saying is that it helped me realize that frequencies can be changed with mind over matter. So they're trying to keep our mind down here, not going up. Just watch what they do. Watch all the fear mongering. Watch the way they operate, all the emotions. Watch what they're doing, and it will become obvious that they understand this frequency thing, and we don't. But that's changing quickly. We got people out there with Reiki doing a fantastic job. They're raising people's awareness. The Tibetans with their meditations or chants. I'm not trying to remember their names, certain monks that chant, they have beautiful chants. That's raising your energy level. People who are looking for a spiritual path, their vibrations are up. And I'm talking about religion. Throw religion out. That's another form of control. I did say that. But I hope this helps. I'll try to bring more videos like this as I go along, because I haven't even covered what we eat. Things to think about. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. And I'm sorry if I took a little longer than normal. Shalom, shalom, everyone.